Hey guys, and welcome to Towards the Scale. So today I'll be showing my latest GPT-4.5 automation workflow that writes undetectable content. Not only that, but this workflow is extremely powerful as it writes highly researched articles which are optimized for the reader, and I will go over what that means a bit later. But first, some proof. This is the first article I've generated. Nice featured image, short and to the point introduction, amazing infographics with key takeaways. The first H2 answering the question completely. Can Agility Writer pass AI detection tests? Yes, Agility Writer content can easily pass AI detection, but success depends on certain settings. Tests in early 2024 show content made with the right settings got great results. And look at that. It even has the name of the tester. So the Towards the Scale, which is me, Trick Me Not, Me Again, and Gene Design Review. And this article is actually referencing all of that. Case study 1, case study 2, pros and cons, actionable steps. Again, a very quick conclusion. Let me just copy this, go to 0GPT, detect text, and this is only 2% AI, meaning 98% human. Let's go to originality, start a new scan, and this is 98% human. And I can tell you right now that no grammatical mistakes have been made while creating this text. So this is just pure prompt engineering, and GPT-4.5 is amazing at that. Now, you might have thought this was a fluke. Let's look at the other article. Same topic, featured image. A very short introduction. Everyone's talking about Agility Writer, an AI tool that writes articles fast, but can it fool AI detection tools and seem truly human? Let's break down the newest tests, data, and real user experiences to answer this clearly for you. So this is an amazing introduction. Again, infographics with key takeaways. Once again, the first H2 is actually answering the search intent. Well, the short answer is sort of, but not always. Recent tests show Agility Writer content sometimes does pass AI detection, but it depends on which AI checker you use. Again, case study 1, case study 2, case study 3. Conclusion, 3 simple steps to stay safe. And this is like a perfect article. Let's go back to 0GPT. Detect text. This is 0% AI, 100% human. Let's go to originality. Let's delete this text and start a new scan. So the score to beat is 98. And this is 99% human. So 2 out of 2 are easily bypassing AI detectors, SEO optimized, address the search intent to the T, and it's gonna be an over-the-shoulder tutorial, so I'll just scrape everything off and we will start from scratch. So in order to start, you need a few API keys, obviously, Perplexity and OpenRouter and iDiagram that I'm using. But again, you are more than welcome to use your own API keys. Let's start a new scenario inside of Make. And again, Make has a free tier that allows you to run quite a few generations or iterations rather. So let's create a new scenario. And we will start with a Google Sheet. Let's actually create one from scratch. I'm in one of my Google accounts, blank spreadsheet. Let's call this one test. In this variation, I'll just use a single column with keywords, and you can have multiple keywords. And let's use another topic, how to trade crypto meme coins in 2025. And we'll need another sheet, so sheet 2. And this one is going to be extremely simple. It's going to have a few columns, article, where the actual article is going to be pasted, then infographic for our charts, and featured image. Okay, beautiful. So everything is set up. Let's go back to Make. Let's create our first module, which is going to be Google Sheets. It's going to be watch new rows. Let's check on our spreadsheet ID, which should be titled test, the capital T. Sheet name, we have 2, but of course the sheet that we are after is 1. Let's stick to the default number of rows. And we'll be setting a limit since we'll be working with one keyword at a time. Everything else is set, so let's click on Save. Then all we need to do is go choose where to start, choose manually. And this is going to be our keyword. Now it's time to move on to the next module. And our module is going to be Perplexity. Create a chat completion. For those of you wondering why I'm not using OpenRouter and I'm using Sonar Pro inside of the Perplexity, the reason is that, again, for whatever reason, when you're using Perplexity models inside of their native environment, They give you more citations as opposed to just 3 or 5 search results inside of the open router. And Sonal Pro will give you lots more citations, which is congruent with what I'm trying to do here. So now we need to add item to the message, set the user role to user, then paste this prompt here. And it might not look much, but a lot of work went into this. So search on YouTube and Google search to create a comprehensive report, including case studies, facts, numbers, statistics, and real customer testimonials on a requested keyword. And this is where we are inserting our keywords. So keywords go here. Make sure to, and this is important, so number 1, only include highly relevant sources and exclude the irrelevant ones. Cross-reference facts to make sure data and facts are accurate. Also make sure we are using varied sources, meaning blog posts, social, and video. We're also giving more weight to YouTube videos. So from what I've noticed, at least in my niche, YouTube videos always contain the latest and greatest, so the latest information, and give more weight to more recent and fresh data. So if there is a blog post written in 2024 and the one written in 2025, this will give more weight to the most recent data. So let's just save this. Let's just run this once to make sure everything is working. So once again, choose manually, how to trade crypto meme coins, and run once. And this module has started writing on these very keywords. Now to see the output, we just need to click on this numbered circle or bubble, go to choices in the output. And yet, let me just click on citations. You can see the sheer number of citations. And there's lots of YouTube. So YouTube here, YouTube here, YouTube here, here, and here. So this is what I'm after, 20 different citations. But the actual output is in the message content. And based on my research of YouTube videos and Google search results, here is a comprehensive report on how to trade crypto meme coins, so our keywords in 2025. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, key statistics, top trading strategies, case study, real trader testimonial, and a conclusion. So I'm very happy with how this is shaping up to be. Okay, so our research is done. Now we need an outline. Here you have choices. You can just clone this to use Perplexity, but I'll be using Open Router, create chat completion, and I'll be using one of those online models. Again, Perplexity suite of models. Let's choose Sonal Pro here. Message, role is user, and this is gonna be our prompt. Again, very important. Write me an SEO optimized outline pertaining to keyword. So let's make sure the keyword is here. And now this is golden. Follow the F-shape or reversed pyramid pattern for improved readability, where the most critical information is prioritized up front, supporting details are expanded upon. The article outline should be logical, helpful, clear, and thorough. This one is from my Outline Ninja. Without generating the outline just yet, think about the primary search intent a person would have when going to Google to look for the article like this. Then think about what a person would expect to see on this article to completely and thoroughly satisfy their search intent. Think this through step by step. And this is an old prompt engineering technique that still works. So you can basically append every prompt with this. And this is just gonna make the output much more powerful, because this forces the AI to think. Let's just run this again to make sure everything's working correctly. I'll be choosing the same keywords. And this is not a lengthy workflow, so I'm okay with running and rerunning. Okay, before we check out the outline, this make.com template is gonna be shared with my community, my school community. I've slashed the prices, and this is now extremely affordable, and it has my flagship Helpful Content Mastery course, as well as the Tax Humanization Academy, Niche Research, which contains a Niche Hunter course. I have custom tools. You get bi-weekly group coaching with me, so lots of fun stuff. So let's go back. Let's see. Go to Output, Choices, and here you can see the thinking behind the outline, and this is extremely powerful. To create an SEO optimized outline for trading crypto, I will consider the primary search intent. This is the primary search intent. Users searching for this topic likely want to learn how to effectively trade meme coins in the current crypto market landscape, with a focus on strategies, platforms, and risks. User experience. And basically this is the outline. And again, lots of citations. And it actually has just as many citations, so maybe Open Router fixed this. So by the looks of it, it doesn't really matter if you use Sonal Pro inside of OpenRouter or Perplexity. So I stand corrected. You can use either or both and should affect our workflow. So once we've done our research, created an outline, now it's time to write an actual article. I'll be using OpenRouter for this. This is the key as of now in March of 2025 to bypass AI detection without any dodgy stuff. What I mean is GPT-4.5, and this model is amazing at bypassing AI detection. So we need to choose the OpenAI's GPT-4.5 preview. Now, and this is important, I should have articulated that, don't enable fallback. So what it means is that if you say yes to the fallback and for some reason GPT 4.5 is not available, it will switch to the next best choice. But we are very deliberate in what AI models we're using here. So make sure automatic fallback is switched to no in all the cases. And I will amend that in a second. But let's just add a user row and paste our prompt. So again, this is an amazing prompt. Using Markdown formatting, write a comprehensive search intent-driven article with bullet words, lists, and tables based on the main keyword from, and this is our keywords, research data from, and this is where our research was hosted, and an article outline from, and this is our article outline. Again, under choices, then message, and then content. Now, this is very important because this is not only about passive AI detection, this is about writing a readability first search intent driven article. Write a simple English like you're talking to a sixth grader. And again, I don't know what it is, but with the newer models, they don't really follow the Flash Kincaid readability level. So I'm still referencing that just in case. But the trick was to actually explain the sixth grade readability level in other words, which happen to be use shorter sentences and everyday words, keep the tone friendly and conversational, avoiding any jargon. So this seemed to have done it as far as readability. Then make sure the introduction is short and punchy and directly addresses the search intent. Make sure that the first H2 directly answers the main question, and this is very important in all of my articles. Make sure the conclusion is short. Make sure the article follows a reverse pyramid reading pattern when the most important information is given in the first 1/3 of the article. Make sure the article makes great use of data, case studies, statistics, and testimonials to strengthen its main talking points. And these are more like troubleshooting. Do not show in-text citations in square brackets. Ensure the article is correctly markdown formatted. And I'm giving examples for the title, for the H2 and the H3. Okay, so once again, let's make sure everything is working and there are no errors or mistakes. So first, deep research. And again, it seems like by choosing Sonar Pro, you're getting the same number of citations, regardless of whether it's from in the native Perplexity environment or in OpenRouter. So you can use OpenRouter here as well. Okay, step completed. Now it's creating an outline, which is very search-oriented, in line with the reverse pyramids reading pattern. So more important information first. And finally, our article. So this is going to take a while. Okay, our article is ready. Let's take a look. Let's go to Output Choices and Message, Content. Thankfully, it's formatted correctly. Let's just copy everything. For now, go to Markdown to HTML. And let's take a look. Again, a very short introduction. Crypto meme coins are fun and popular, but can also make traders big money. However, meme coins can be risky. This friendly guide explains exactly how to trade meme coins safely through 2025 using proven strategies, real examples, and expert tips, so you know exactly what to do. So this is amazing. How to start trading meme coins. Again, this gives you a very short overview of what to do. Choose a popular exchange, set up your secret wallet, study meme coin project carefully, buy small and early, set a goal and stick to it, be smart with risk management. Now it's explaining 5 best strategies for meme coin trading, tools, common mistakes, common questions, and a very actionable conclusion. The next module is going to be the infographics, so we'll be using OpenRouter. Chat completion, but this time around we'll be using Claude 3.7, this one here, raw user. And again, this is a tricky prompt. And here I'm not creating those comprehensive reports like in my previous videos. Here I'm only interested in a single chart, which is going to be complementary to the article, and address the search intent. So analyze the provided data in, and this is referenced in the previous article. So choices, messages, content. and generate a responsive, visually attractive chart using chart.js, HTML, and CSS. Use best chart type to address the main search intent behind the keywords. Let's just remind what the keyword is, just in case. And here are the requirements. So I don't want any system messages before or after. I want a single chart. I want to make sure the chart is fully responsive. I don't want any overlaps. I want clear and readable typography. I don't want any unsupported functions. I want the complete HTML code starting with doctype HTML and some other technical mumbo jumbo. So let's click on save. And let's run our sequence once again to make sure that the infographic is rendering correctly. Let's switch over to another keyword. Okay, the infographic is done. Let's go to output choices, message, content, and this is correctly wrapped in the doc type. Okay, now to check this, we can go to Code Beautify, which has the HTML viewer. Let's paste this in. And as you can see, this is a beautiful, beautiful infographic that we can paste. Now we just have 2 steps to go. Let's just save this. Very important. The second last is going to be our ideogram integration. We need to generate an image. For the model, the best results is going to be with V2 Turbo. I don't care about resolution all that much. Style to auto. Magic prompt, let's just say off. And this is going to be the prompt. So using a digital art cyber style, generate featured image with a text overlay, white text on a dark blue box displaying the main keyword as is. So let's just go save. And I don't want to redo the whole sequence just to test ideogram. So what I'll do, I'll go around this module only. And let me just go and paste these keywords. Okay. So this is the output. All we have to do is just copy this. And the output is the URL. It's very difficult to copy it, but we will make this work. Since we need our Google Sheet once again to make everything work. So let's add our last module, Google Sheets, add a row. We're choosing the same test Google Sheet. And since we have 2 sheets, remember the second one containing these 3 columns, article, infographic, featured image. In the article, we are going to put the actual content of the article. So this will be this one here under choices, message. Okay, the infographic is going to be here, choices, message, starts with the doc type, and for the featured image, we just need this URL here. So let's click on save, and let's run the whole sequence one last time. Choose where to start, choose manually, does Agility Writer pass a detection, and let's click on run once. Again, to sum up, this is going to do deep research, then the outline in a very specific way. Then we're very deliberate on how we are writing the article, making sure it's readable, making sure it addresses the search intent and contains zero fluff, has a very large focus on testimonials, case studies, and statistics. Then we're creating our infographics. Finally, our featured image, and everything is going to be stored under these 3 columns, so we can easily paste it in WordPress without any clunky integrations, because many people are having trouble connecting their WordPress sites. So this is a workaround without you ever needing to connect it to the WordPress. Okay, everything's ready. Let's go to our Google Sheet. And now we have 3 sets of data. Let's copy everything in the article column. Let's go to Markdown to HTML. Let's make sure everything is correct. Let's go to a new post on WordPress and just paste this in like so. Beautiful. Lots of tables. Again, if you're wondering if Agility Writer can pass a detection, here's the truth. Tests show it sometimes passes tools like Originality, but struggles with others like Torrentine. Can Agility Writer really beat A detectors? Again, a direct answer to the search intent. Now this is our infographic. I haven't checked it, so hopefully everything is correct. I usually put it just after the introduction. Go in custom HTML, just paste in everything. Beautiful. Looks amazing. And key takeaways as well. And finally, for our featured image, that's column number 3. This is the link. That's why I copy. Let's just paste it into the browser. Maybe there is a better way, but I'm just saving the image as is and going back to WordPress, post, set featured image, upload files. Let's change the admin to me and let's take a look. So this is our article, featured image, Nice infographic, key takeaway section, custom CSS, beautiful. So as a final touch, let's check the AI detection scores. Let's go to 0GPT first, paste this in, 100% human. And before we do originality, I trust 0GPT more, but hopefully we'll get a good score. 98% human. So again, with originality, a big disclaimer, you won't always get everything in the green. I've had instances, even with this workflow, when I'm getting all red, but 0GPT is a pass. With originality, it's a hit or miss, but I would say around 60% of the time it's in the green. You can always go back to the workflow, which I will be sharing with my school community. Again, go check it out. It's only $27 per month. And you can actually go inside of this article writing workflow and change this to a first grade. You can change around the actual prompt. You can try and use some of the from my Text Humanization Academy, so this prompts library here, and just make sure you're using GPT-4.5. So there you have it, guys. This template is going to be available inside of my community, but this has been as hands-on and as over-the-shoulder as I can make it. So you should be able to recreate this process on your own without joining in. Hope this was helpful. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.